What's up, gang? Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have been taking good care of yourselves. So let's just get straight into the reading. Shout out to everybody in the chat, all my moderators. All right, gang. Let's see what's going on. So we getting closer and closer to the eclipse. All right, Spirit, what's going on with the high priestesses in this cycle? Please. Shit. All right. I don't know who it is. You got the Five of Cups in the upright position with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So somebody could be feeling sad right now. Maybe someone is like thinking back on a past situation where someone was like in and out, inconsistent, even backstabbed you. I feel like somebody gave somebody a chance and they shouldn't have, and now they're regretting it. I also feel too like somebody could have moved into sex with someone too soon and now they regretting it. Someone feels like they lost control in a situation. And there's some regret here. I'm hearing too that some of you guys realize that the betrayal that was given to you was through someone closer to you than you thought. Okay. Ooh, okay. Now, for some of you, I feel like there's going to be an end to some financial worries. You got the Six of Pentacles in the upright with the Nine of Swords in reverse. So, like, maybe you thought like you wasn't going to get some type of money, or maybe you thought somebody wasn't going to help you. You was worried. But I feel like those worries are going to be coming to an end. Spirit, what is this? Oh, bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands in the upright position. With the Nine of Cups in the upright position. Things are going to work out better than you thought with the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. You are going to get whatever it is, whatever help you need, whatever assistance, whatever it is, you're going to get it. Queen of Wands. This puts you right back in the game. So where there was some type of loss or some type of betrayal, there's going to be major gains here with the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands in the upright. That's why the Nine of Swords is in reverse, like you don't got to worry. So don't worry. If you need some help or you've been like praying about some type of help, it's coming in fast too with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups Tower. It's going to be fast. It's going to be surprising. It's going to get somebody up out of some type of complacency with the Four of Swords in reverse. But this isn't a burdensome tower with the the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Six of Swords in the upright. This is a positive tower, gang. This is a good tower. That's why it's like it's happening better than you thought. So somebody's going to feel energized, like they can get moving again. Queen of Wands. Nine of Cups. get moving to whatever it is that you wanted. You're gonna get what you wanted. Okay. Mm. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands in the upright position. Yup, gang. You're gonna be successful. Whatever it is, man, this Queen of Wands energy could be something with some type of artistic pursuit, some type of career move. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, this could literally be something you prayed for with that Nine of Cups. Things are gonna get better. Ten of Wands in reverse, Six of Swords in the upright. That's why Spirit is saying you don't have to worry. Okay. Lord Jesus Christ. You got the Three of Cups in reverse. Spirit, what is this? Because things are going good. What is this Three of Cups in reverse? And why is it always showing up in the HP readings, please? Somebody don't want you to know. They don't want you to know, but you're going to find out. King of Swords in the upright with the Five of Swords. You're going to realize that there are some phony people around you. Three of Cups in reverse with the Five of Swords in the upright. Somebody's trying to like one up you, beat you, some petty bullshit. Okay, I'm so sick of these people. Cause like y'all be the reading be popping, and then here they come sliding they little trifling asses in, always trying to be on the slide doing something stupid. But it's like you see who they are. These people could be trying to like steal something from you, steal your ideas, triangulate your friend groups, come in between you and the people that you thought you was cool with. This could just be some messy motherfuckers that just sit up and run their mouth. That's all they good for, running their mouth and causing conflict. These people are in mental conflict with themselves, though. That's the thing. You don't have no burdens. Ten of Wands in reverse. I mean, everybody got some type of shit, but what I'm talking about, it ain't this. This somebody else stuff. Somebody is constantly mad. Somebody is constantly at war with themselves. And every time somebody come in their life to try to love on them or be cool with them, they want to battle these people too. They don't know how to just keep the peace. But that's okay, because you got the Six of Swords in the upright with the Ten of Wands in reverse. So whatever is somebody else's burdens, it ain't yours to carry. You're very clear on this. King of Swords in the upright. Six of Wands in the upright. So this ain't your mess. This is external to you. Guess the enemy need a reading too sometimes. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They feel broken. They feel like they don't have nothing, nobody to share nothing with. But this is what they wanted for you. They wanted all your friends and family to turn away from you. Now this is what's happening to them. So now you coming out of this and they going into this. Spirit is saying it was all key with the Three of Cups in reverse when it was happening to you. When they was teaming up and tripling up and everybody was running their mouth and talking about how broken you were. Whole time you was over here in the Six of Wands, Six of Swords energy, getting your life together, making your dreams and shit come true, focusing on your goals, and they was just gossiping about it. Three of Cups in reverse. The fucked up thing though is that I'm hearing Queen of Cups in the upright. You really probably love these people, had a soft spot for these people. They took advantage of it. Five of Swords. These are the type of people that think conflict is cute within friendships, frenemies. This is frenemy shit. Three of Cups in reverse with the Five of Swords. This is frenemies. People that want to see you broken down. But once you rebuild, they're going to come in like they was riding with you the whole time. What's this, Spirit? Hierophant in the upright position. You know, this, I get an attitude with energy like this because, like, when you don't move like this and you be, like, tucked off, you see this type of stuff, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's pointless to me. You got the Hierophant coming out in the upright position with the Temperance coming out in the upright position. You stay on your square. All right, you stay doing things in God energy, and everything gonna be balanced out in your life. Fuck these people and they brokenness. It ain't. See, don't let these people. Five of Cups too that came out earlier. You could be having some type of survivor's guilt because you stayed true to the path. Hierophant in the upright, Temperance in the upright, and everybody else fell off because they was in some confrontation on bullshit that it had nothing to do with the bigger scheme of things. And sometimes I feel like with this Five of Cups that came out for y'all earlier, you could just be reflecting on that a little bit. That just means you got a heart. You know? That's all that means. Yeah, that just means you got a heart, gang. Let's see here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What's this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this is two opposing energies here. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups in reverse. Whoever this broken person is, they're showing up in feminine energy. But they real miserly. They like to hog and hold everything. You know, that's why they triangulate friendships, Three of Cups in reverse, because they don't want to see everybody in unity. They don't want to see everybody happy together. They got to be the star. They got to have everybody's attention in little pockets for themselves. So they like to come in, Three of Cups, Five of Swords, create conflict and confusion within a group or a community or a place everybody just chilling and getting along in, just to break things up so that they can have everybody attention on them. This person needs constant validation, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Constant attention and shit. I feel like, though, with the Knight of Pentacles, you move right past this person. Like, okay, you could have solved the conflict, Five of Swords, Three of Cups in reverse, and you just like, okay, I'm about to move myself out of this, real strategic, like with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles moves in silence and just gets things done. So you probably could have just refocused your attention because it wasn't no love in this person. Knight of Cups in reverse. And see, I feel like too, you are the Knight of Pentacles because when you choose to move around drama, like if one person come and start talking shit about everybody to you, just move out the way real quick. Just move, because that person about to experience a tower moment and they want you to experience that tower moment with them. They want to be able to say, like, see, it's just us left. Three of Cups in reverse with the Five of Swords. See, it's just us. Because remember, this person's whole goal is to just get everybody off into a corner. That's triangulation to to control the narrative. The Emperor in reverse, unnecessary control here. Now this person got their wish. Everybody gone, but nobody with them either. Hangman. So you moved yourself out of the way, and that shifted your perspective on things. That's why you're showing up as the King of Swords in the upright, because you see clearly now. But I'm also hearing, too, that this frenemy group is all in beef with each other. So whatever they was setting out to do to others, it's all being done to them amongst each other. Like they all doing it to each other in some kind of way. I'm not there, but I could hear like they all either talk about each other or they all clicked up and did some deceptive shit together. Then they started turning on each other, Emperor in reverse, because somebody feels like they have to be the biggest boss, or they have to be the biggest one. They have to be in control of everything. That person was the ringleader, and now everybody has turned on them. That person gathered everybody up, Five of Swords, Three of Cups. That person gathered everybody up to be in some type of conflict and confusion towards you, HP. Now, the person who started all the mess ain't even friends or cool with the people that they started the mess with. And that's usually how it happens. They be riding high and on the hog while everybody is fighting amongst, and it's fun to sit back with their little popcorn and watch the confusion and put little puzzle pieces together, and now it's turned in on them. You're safe in the hangman position because you ain't fucking with nobody. When you in hangman position, you there by yourself, but you observing. Some of you guys could even think too, like, yo, I'm always by myself. I'm always to myself. I'm not really fucking with nobody. Where is this negative energy coming from? It's this opposing energy on the outside that apparently made you their business. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And felt like they had to humble you. Five of Swords. Somebody's hell-bent on humbling you. They don't like to see you happy. Three of Cups in reverse. Fake love too. Knight of Cups in reverse. So this could be somebody that's like acting like they cheering you on, or acting like they got love for you, but they don't. They just waiting on a moment to see you vulnerable. They just waiting on a moment to see you into some type of conflict so that they can feel proud of whatever it is they're doing or they set out to do. This could be past energy for some of you guys, I'm hearing. Yeah, Justice in reverse. Yep, this is the person that did it. Purposely set out this justice against you. This person is real slick too. The only way they know how to work is to get other people. Three of Cups in reverse. People they don't even really like. Like this person just has to use people as pawns in their game to hurt other people for them, because they're like too much of a coward to say what's really the truth, what's really going on, why they feel offended. Why does this person feel offended, please, Spirit? Three of Swords in reverse, because you didn't play the game, because you healed. This person mad just because you healed. That's some weak, weirdo ass shit. That's weirdo shit. That's like, no. Like, come on, man. You've healed from the disjustices that they did to you. That's why you got to be careful. I'm telling you right now, if the Magician come out in reverse, you got to be careful out here. The worst thing you can find yourself doing is being too gullible and too welcoming to motherfuckers. Use spiritual discernment. It's a lot of ain't well people out here, and they love to hide out with so-called spiritual communities and cliques and groups because that's how they could, feel protected to do whatever little wicked games they're doing with that Five of Swords, Three of Cups in reverse. These are people who don't want to heal, and they see you healing. They want to come in and cause confusion. Seven of Cups. I'm also hearing, too, that for some of y'all, it all started over a dude. With this Knight of Cups in reverse. You got to be careful, too, because when you fucking with underdeveloped masculines, distorted masculines, they will triangulate you against other women just so that they can have a source. You know what I'm saying? And then instead of these women being wise and using discernment, they all fight amongst each other over somebody that ain't going to be loyal to none of them. It's a lot of bitches right now that have created generational curses for themselves and their families over community dick or over community pussy or however it go, or just idolizing and coveting and envying what other people have. And they all hide out in a spiritual community. They don't want their secrets to come out either. Seven of Cups, they probably be trying to pull like illusion spells or conflict magic with the Five of Swords. Yep, look at that. Conflict, Knight of Swords coming in, sword raised for nothing. And you got to understand, it's weak women that'll be like that, that'll like some of y'all beefing with somebody just because you somebody ex. Like you could be somebody ex, you could be moved on, doing your own thing, living your own life, and this fool could still be sitting up talking about you to other people. And then these women become obsessed. They want to see what it's all about. So then they start watching you. They start following you, evil eyeing you. And it's always a lot of them. Three of Cups in reverse. A lot of bird brain bitches. Just ready for conflict. And they'll be the type to try to befriend you too. Just to see if you over them, just to see if you dated, just to see, You've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse coming out, so this is past energy for you. You've overcome this so many times, but I feel like whoever this is in this conflict magic is still obsessed with you because I don't know, man. It's ludicrous. Stupid, man. You're not even Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're not even in that low vibing ass situation no more. Everything you wanted is already coming in. Three of Wands with the Death card in the upright position. Your transformation is here. Your rebirth is here. You're not in two minds about the situation. Two of Swords in reverse. You're not in two minds about it. Like you just living your life. But there's someone on the other end that's living your life too. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody just holding on to your energy tightly. Four of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They holding on to your energy so tightly. This card reminds me of the solar plexus or sacral chakra. So they could be trying to hold on to your energy in some kind of way. I'm telling you, it's all over a dude. King of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This is who it's all over. So if you're wondering why somebody was attacking you or gang stalking or clicking up against you, it was all over a dude or it was all over attention. Both, Spirit says. This is the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright position. Yo, you gotta be wiser than that. Like, that ain't gonna be the only dick you ever get. That ain't gonna be the only man that ever show interest in you. And this King of Wands in reverse is very disloyal, very self-serving. Don't put generational problems on your bloodline over a dude. That's weak. That's not divine feminine energy. That's distorted feminine energy. You got a lot of women out here that move like that and then cry divine feminine, somebody doing something to you. Well, what did you do? At some point, you can't always be the victim. A part of shadow work is taking accountability. Leave people alone. If you dealing with somebody that can't get right, leave their ass alone. Don't compound the problem. You gonna fight everybody in the world? Your whole life, your whole existence is just gonna be fighting over dick? King of Wands in reverse? That is so weird to me. You know, some women have that desperation about them, though. They feel like there ain't gonna ever be nobody else. And then, you know, distorted feminines love to fight each other. Or they love to attack whatever they feel threatened by. You got the Judgment in the upright position with the 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Judgment is gonna go in your favor. I feel like Judgment is already here. Okay? I just feel like with this 9 of Wands and the Judgment and the upright, I feel like someone might be saying like, yo, enough is enough. You got devil energy here with the 7 of Wands. I feel too like this distorted feminine or distorted masculine just wants you to be like so busy fighting off demons, worried about demonic shit all the time that you can't enjoy your life or enjoy your blessings. That's why Judgment has to come in. Divine intervention, the Temperance and the upright. Got the King of Pentacles in the upright position here at the bottom of the deck. What's this King of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Two of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. See, they was trying to fuck with your money, too. With that 9 of Pentacles in reverse, they was trying to fuck up your ability to take care of yourself, provide for yourself. But that's over. 2 of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Pentacles in the upright. You will be financially stable. That shit will balance out. See, this person had their hand in stuff for the wrong reason. They can't take something from you that God gave to you. Like, what? The juggling, the worrying about your money and your bills and stuff, that's coming to an end. And you're going to have to start to learn how to be more apathetic. Sometimes a little bit of apathy is good. It's not your job to feel sorry for everybody all day. Not to the point where it's fucking up your energy and your time and shit like that. What do they hide in, Spirit? They hiding a lot of stuff. This person is carrying a lot of emotional baggage. 8 of Cups energy, 2 of Swords in the upright, Ace of Swords in reverse. They hide it. What they're hiding is that they're having to walk away from a lot of stuff due to unjust decisions they made against other people. That's what they hiding. What else are they hiding, Spirit? So I told you the Magician was going to come out. That's what they hiding. Yep. You come out in the upright position in your own reading, though, HP. With the Chariot in the upright. I feel like you ain't hiding nothing. You are the Magician, too, though. Some of you guys could be hiding that, too. That's good. You don't got to show everybody everything you know. That's why elders gate kept. We live in a timeline now where everybody got this fucking participation trophy mindset, 2-minute mindset, where everything got to come real quick and they don't got to learn their craft and they could just attach to other people and like, no. Lovers in reverse. This is dead in all connections. Some of you guys are going to be doing a cord cutting. With this Magician in the upright position and the Lovers in reverse, you're going to be doing a cord cutting. You have to. Because I feel like with this devil energy here and the 7 of Wands, this energy been riding your back for a long time, probably 7 years with the 7 of Wands here. Maybe you sharper now with the Magician in the upright and the High Priestess in the upright. Yeah. It looks like a green light for you to take care of your spiritual duties right now, HPs. Get to it. Because I'm telling you, on the blood moon in November, it's going to be a lot of baneful magic being done. The closer and closer we get to Halloween, those of you who are like extra sensory, you're going to start feeling a lot of heavy energy. You're going to start feeling shit being pulled in the ethers. You're going to start to feel that. So you really want to be doing like a spiritual mop, a cleanse of your home, take care of your front door, your back door, all those things. It's a lot of jilted lovers with the Lovers in reverse. It's a lot of jilted lovers and jilted friends that wanted to be more than friends that are going to be the main ones. They're going to be doing like come to me spells, chaos spells, anything they could do to make you feel pain for not choosing them is what Spirit is saying. Or not giving them some type of validation, some type of attention. For a Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You could have been apathetic to whatever drama they was coming in with at the 5 of Swords. You got to understand when people are trying to get you wrapped up into drama, they come to you with this fake vulnerability. It's a sham. It's a sham. And they get angry when you don't give in to the fake empathy because now they can't get you wrapped up in anything. Okay? So that's why they're going to be doing that shit. That's a weak spirit, though. Because if somebody don't want to be in a relationship with you or whatever the fuck people be in these days, just move on. You block your own blessings by trying to hold on 4 of Pentacles to something that ain't for you. But you can't tell people that. You can't, because people know everything. Okay? People, you got to realize that. People know everything. And sometimes experience is the best teacher. So you get to dibbling and dabbling all you want. All right. What is this Lovers in reverse, please, Spirit? Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody that's just like, I'm telling you, fixated, stuck. Somebody's like mad because they really don't know what's going on in your life, basically, with this Page of Swords in reverse, because they're not in it with the Lovers in reverse. You've ended like a soul contract or some shit. Some of y'all went into some type of, soul contract with somebody you didn't know what you was getting into. And that brought in a lot of chaos and confusion. Sometimes when you're dealing with emotionally selfish people, that Knight of Cups in reverse, they'll get you twisted up in a gang of stuff. And you won't even realize you were in it until shit starts to really happen all around you. And you be like, damn. Five of Cups reflecting that, like I saw y'all doing earlier, like, damn, when I let that person into my life, this started happening, that started happening. They started bringing all this drama, this extra shit, Five of Swords into your life. You got the Two of Wands and the Fool in the upright position. We heard this last week about preparing for calculated risk. That's still in motion. Some of you guys are really going to be able to downsize and still have a free life. Bottom of the deck is the Empress in the upright position. It's like the more you let go at this time, the more abundant you're going to be, the more space you're going to have to grow here. Like the less you have to worry about, the more abundant you're going to feel. Page of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That shit don't even matter. Because this Page of Wands in reverse is, like I'm telling you, they just messy. The Page of Wands in reverse is messy. Talk more than do. Slick talker, whatever you want to call it. But they don't have nothing to show and prove. They just all talk and no action. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. it's weird because it's like you could be saying things like this person could be saying things to like tarnish whatever it is you've built up. Queen of Cups in the upright, Eight of Wands in the upright, but over here you saying nothing but kind things about them. This is opposing energy. It's like you could have nothing but kind things to say about somebody or to the person, Eight of Wands, to someone, but Page of Wands in reverse, they have nothing but like messy things to say about you. That's fucked up. That's like you being like, oh, I love so and so. Then as soon as you get from around them, they talking bad about your goals, your dreams, everything you trying to accomplish. They putting it down. Trying to take credit for it in some kind of way. And you could, Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, you could have just hung up with them and like, man, I love them. They so cool. Or, you know, like wishing well for this person. And then they on the other end, like, they so stupid. They all wishing me well. Bitch, no, I can't stand her. And you know, but your heart ain't in that same space as theirs. This Queen of Cups and the Eight of Wands in the upright. Your heart is in the right place about people. But I feel like people feel threatened by you because you showing up as the Empress. That's fucked up. You got the world in the upright position with the Strength in the upright position. You about to have some strong new cycles in your life. And this stuff just had to fall away. All these things you've learned by dealing with frenemies and false people, it's just helping you make better decisions when you get into position with the Strength in the world. Don't make no impulsive moves either. Knight of Swords in reverse. Like, think things through. You've got the Eight of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Cups in the upright. You had the Nine of Cups in the upright earlier too. Some of you guys are being broken up out of whatever was keeping you stuck in your head. It's like decisions just being made clearly now. You're going to be able to see your happiness. I'm hearing it was kept from you for too long. Somebody always had their hand on you or in your shit. And I'm talking about like Six of Cups energy from when you was little. It was like even when you was little, like the people who was supposed to have their hand over you just always like kind of programmed you to fail or sabotage your growth in some kind of way. All right, this deck is done. Let's move on. Yeah, but with this Eight of Swords in reverse and this Ten of Cups in the upright position, like you're going to be able to see your happiness. Like you're going to be able to enjoy your life. Because I'm telling you, if you cut everybody off, and then you still wake up mad and bitter and angry at the world, the problem is you, man. And I don't think people be understanding that. They be so ready to cut people off for like the dumbest shit. And then find themselves they cut everybody off. And then they still get up every day mad, every day bitter, every day thinking about how they could spoil somebody else's day. They still harping on old relationships, still mad about old relationships, but then they get out in the world and say they ain't tripping or they ain't mad, but they still mad. It's all in their energy signature. They so bent out of shape. You gotta stay away from that shit, man, because At some point, the shadow work ain't just cutting everybody off. The shadow work is looking at your own fucking shadow. Because you can't cut everybody off and then still be miserable. Motherfuckers just sit up all day worried about relationships and shit. And I know love is the universal language and shit, but at some point that can't be your only focus. That shit is dangerous. You lose your identity that way. You lose your individuality that way. That's why everybody running around here looking for a twin flame, talk about they was split and all this shit. You was born whole, my nigga. God put you here whole. You gotta be chasing after some imaginary relationship to feel like you matter or to feel like your purpose is fulfilled and shit. That's codependent. That's like weird. I break the deck, you got imprisonment in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. So you are being freed from some like mental imprisonment, spiritual imprisonment. What's this, Spirit? Yep. You got the thoughts card coming out in the upright position. Ask Spirit what it was, and it's the distant horizons in the upright. Now that you are free from this mental imprisonment, it's like you could be looking around and like really realizing you got a next step to take. Where are you going to be going? Like, what does your future entail for you? Because I'm telling you, you get wrapped up in toxic friendships, relationships, fake beasts, and all this stupid shit. You be missing out on a bigger picture. Literally, distant horizons. And in this thoughts card, he's painting a picture. So you find yourself getting washed up by doing that. Like, you'll be so stuck in like worrying about who beefing with you, worrying about who left you, worrying about who your ex is with, worrying about all these things that don't make up the bigger picture, when Spirit is trying to tell you like, yo, look at the bigger picture. What's your next move? Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? What is your plan? That's why you can't make a man or a woman or a friendship your whole life, your whole attention span. Not even your kids could be your whole life. You still have to have some individuality so you can still carry out what the hell you have to do. Especially if you the matriarch of the family at this point. You really got to be setting a foundation. You really got to be thinking ahead. All the time you got to be thinking ahead. That right there is enough work to where you don't need to be sitting around gossiping and acting stupid with people. High honor and reverse. People who don't even want nothing. People who just distorted view of things. Some of my high priests that are tuning in are going to be very wealthy. You got a good idea to start your own business or something, you should start it. Or if you already in it, you're going to be very wealthy in it. Keep at it. Keep at it with the journey card, number 10. Some of y'all could be like dealing with like a mama's boy or something. With this main male in reverse and this mature woman. That's the reason some of y'all relationships didn't work out. Somebody was like a mama's boy, or they mom like was like heavy involved in all their relationships. Nobody was ever good enough for them. This motherfucker spoiled too. With the main male in reverse, they don't do nothing for themselves. They just go to anybody that's gonna play second mom to them. And I'm gonna tell you something too. Why I get so mad with people wanting you to play second mom to them. And listen to the science behind this. You know how like when you a mom, you have to always put your children's needs before your own, and you have to always kind of like sacrifice yourself for the child so that they can have the things. Well, when the science behind an adult, remember, because y'all be looking at people as they inner wounded child sometimes and not knowing it. When you allow people to make you their second mother, they're going to bring that same science to you. Okay, you supposed to sacrifice yourself for me so that I can have happiness, so that I can feel a connection, so that I can feel you get wrapped up in that little area of where you find yourself sacrificing yourself for other adults who are not being adults with the main male in reverse. That's why I be telling you, it's not your job to reparent everybody. It's first your job to reparent yourself. Not grown-ups who don't want to reparent themselves. And that's why I also be telling y'all, don't infantilize yourself towards people. I don't care if they are older than you with the mature woman, or you feel like they got more wisdom or something than you. Don't infantilize yourself with people. Come in as your whole self. You know what I mean? Don't do that shit. Because you will put yourself in a prison when you do that. I don't play that shit. Come to me as an adult. If we gonna love on each other and spoil each other, let's do that as adults. But all this Oedipus bullshit, because motherfuckers be wanting you to treat them as your child and still fuck them. No. That shit is sick. Then you fuck around with somebody who ain't reparenting themselves, and you'll find these adult ass motherfuckers throwing emotional temper tantrums on you because you're not playing a role as they stand-in mom or whatever other mother shit. And then you infantilize yourself to a motherfucker for too long, when you finally get tired of that shit and you have to step up and show the healed parts of you where you've been reparenting yourself, them motherfuckers will attack you. Like, how dare you come from up under my wing, or some weirdo emperor reverse shit. So always show up as yourself, man. You don't gotta be kissing nobody's ass or running in behind nobody just because you feel like something or they feel like something. No. And don't let nobody do that to you. You ain't no other grown motherfucker's mama unless they came out your womb. Now, if you choose to be like a godparent to somebody on some spiritual shit, that's between you and God. But don't let nobody come in and force you into that role. Your ass to be 36 years old feeling like you 50 because you done got all these grown motherfuckers throwing their emotional temper tantrums on you that they didn't get a chance to throw on their own mom. They gonna be saying, they gonna be putting expectations on you that they couldn't put on their own parents or their own lovers or whoever the fuck. I'm telling you, don't do it. It sound all loving lighty or whatever the hell, but that shit is a slippery slope. It's dangerous. The unexpected income coming out with concern. Some of you guys are concerned about your finances. If some things you set in motion are going to come into place, you got the false person coming out here too with this. To be some fake motherfuckers around your money too. Behind the scenes, hoping you don't make it, wishing you don't make it, and hoping that you don't spot them out in the crowd booing at your ass while you out there trying to make it. What's this false person, please, Spirit? High honor. You got high honor. And you got some some high people in spiritual court here with the courthouse and high honor. Even if this false person is watching you, I'm telling you, they're not stronger than God, so it's not like they can take whatever you get in. They can't. Not with the courthouse in the upright and high honor in the upright. You got despair in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all fear is poverty again, or not having enough. Wow. Okay. So message of concern came out, and I was like, what's this message of concern, Spirit? Official person came out with it, and I'm like, okay. And then bottom of the deck, gift. You got high honor and official person here. There might be like someone who's gonna like help you. I'm telling you, with that Six of Pentacles we saw earlier, somebody might really help you. Somebody might give you a gift, like a really kind gesture. And with the message of concern, it's like, oh my God, I didn't expect that. And it's coming from an official person, someone you can trust, someone who's giving to you with good intentions. Fuck this false person. Whatever they're going to give to you, pathway. This card is number 35. It breaks down to 8. So infinite. This is going to last for a long time. Official person, high honor. This could be like a gift from God. This could be like a gift from like your ancestors. This could be like a gift from a official person, like somebody that really got your best interest at heart. They might help you. They might know you need some help or something, and they might just help you as a genuine kind gesture, though. What's this false person's intention, Spirit? So, okay, more opposing energies. Official person, false person. You're going to have to use your discernment, your gifts, to figure out who is who. Yep. Maybe the person that got your back don't do a lot of talking. They just show up bearing gifts or good energy. The person that's gonna help you, they don't do a lot of talking, but they gonna show up official. They gonna show up with gifts. What's this false person? Somebody in your community. The community card come out with the false person. So I'm telling you that 3 of Cups in reverse, this is somebody that's just like wearing a mask, literally. Remember I said earlier something about whoever the betrayal is coming from is someone closer than you think. Someone in your community. Man, fuck that community shit. Unless that shit is solid. I'm telling you, use your discernment right now. Cause see, I got people, solid people in my life like that too, though, that don't really do too much talking. They not always out there showy. But when it's crunch time or when it's time to come in the clutch, they be there. You know what I'm saying? And that's an official person. This false person gonna be everywhere with a community card. And everybody face doing everything, wearing a mask. Or this official person just chilling. Staying official. You don't get all these stripes by being stupid. So, your official person, your solid person may just be a quiet person, but they official. They solid. They'll come through when you really need them. It's the motherfucker you need to be loving on or checking in with or something. Not these false people that just do shit for show. You know, they all glammed up, mask on, and fans, and blah, blah, blah. So you got motherfuckers around you that just be around you for show. They ain't really solid with you like that. They don't really got your back like that. But they trying to be amongst your tribe in some kind of way. To gain something. Wow, I said to gain something, bottom of the deck, sudden wealth. They must know that you about to make some sudden wealth. They just hanging around trying to be a part of the community so that that wealth could hit them too. You got the unexpected income, the sudden wealth. Whatever good is about to happen for you, you share with this official person. And you got the gift card in the upright. Yeah. That be the motherfucker you hit up and be like, yo, pack your bag. We about to go, blah, blah, blah. And you don't bring the community with you. Because these communities, these is false people. They just there for when shit is fun or they getting the type of attention that you getting. But once you step into your official person energy because you coming out as the high honor, they gonna be the ones with the mask, mad. You ain't no telling what. Do she got a smile or a frown on her face behind this fan? You never know. So why risk it? Take your sudden wealth and go. This is like you winning big at the tables or something. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. That shit came to mind. Y'all know that song, gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Some shit like that. Cash out. Hey, take your winnings and move on. Yeah, you got the mature man making wise decisions. Yep. Making wise decisions. Investments and shit. Not dicking around with people who just showing up when not people who just showing up when the building is built and all that. See, people be in their own prison of evil. That shit is funny to me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You got the thief in reverse and the bad health. See? This is the shit they was trying to project onto you. They gonna be in some little imprisonment. Stuck to the bed like the movie Misery. Thief in reverse. They being found out. And they gonna be in the prison they set up for you. Bad health too. They was wishing bad on your health. They was wishing bad on your health. They didn't want you to do well. They didn't want you to be well. They didn't want you to smile. What the fuck? Hold on, y'all. The card fell. Ain't like that, huh? Yeah. Now they gonna be in toil and labor. Because they refuse to change. With change in reverse. They esoteric house ain't clean. House in reverse. With the coffin. All they wish is like endings on people. All the time. That's a waste of energy and essence. Oh, yeah. I need to, hold on, let me move some of these decks because I got too much stuff on my desk. Spirit is saying too that somebody was hoping that you would get bound into some type of addiction so that they could take your child or so that they could take your innocence. Thank you, Spirit. People crazy, man. People be on some demonic ass shit, gang. Man. Alright. You got Potion coming out. And look on her t-shirt. Her t-shirt says Basic Witch. And we was just talking about like somebody on some bullshit. But I'm also hearing too that somebody like, you know, I dibble and dabble, but I just stick to the basics. I'm not out here you know, doing the most. Let's see. This card says, you're familiar with the concept of self-love and self-care, but either you've never actively practiced them or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. That can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean putting on a rosewater face mask and getting out your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. Wow. Remember I was telling you earlier with your with the High Priestess and the Magician that came out for you, that in the Chariot and the Upright, that it was a good time to get going with your spiritual stuff. This is a good time. Now with the planning, I hope you guys are still in your manifestation journals. And I hope you're still, you know, calculating things. Like we were talking about too, just setting up like protection things, doing your spiritual cleanses regularly. You got do it for yourself. Excuse me, do it for you. Sundress. And you know what's so funny about this card? She's got on a sundress, but it's the winter time behind her. 2 weeks ago, HP, we were talking about how, or maybe even longer than that, that you guys were going to be having like the summer and your winter or something to that effect. Okay, let's see what this says, gang. Because I remember us talking about that a while back. We were discussing about how you was going to get your summertime in the winter, and we were also talking about how next coming summer will be important for you guys. Let's see. It says, when it comes to healing and recovery, make sure you're doing it for yourself, not somebody else. Woo. Becoming too dependent on other people will only end in disappointment. People leave. Friends drift. Family members become estranged. Your reason needs to be bigger than them. And believe it or not, you are very important enough to be that reason. Yup. You gonna I just told you can't make everybody your world. It's time to really dive into your self-care at this time, especially on a spiritual level. There's more that you could be doing. And I feel like for some of you, the only thing that's kind of lagging is consistency and sweetening. You know, I feel like a lot of you guys are doing the banishing, doing the shadow work, doing the heavy shit. But are you sweetening? You know, are you taking care of your mental health as well? That's so important in these times that we're in, taking care of our mental health. Especially with everybody on the timeline spilling over their traumas as a means to release and connect. You know what I mean? You gotta be protecting your spiritual and your mental health at this time. Because the world is gaslighting everybody right now, okay? They trying to tell you that what you see happening ain't really happening. They trying to make you feel guilty for calling a spade a spade. They trying to make you shrink your voice as to not offend people. But some people need to hear some type of shit sometimes. That's the only way people gonna change. You can't tiptoe around everything all day, or ain't nothing gonna get healed, nothing gonna get fixed. But we in a world now where everybody feels like hypersensitivity is a personality trait. So any truth that you speak that makes them uncomfortable, you're going to get burned at the stake. That's why a lot of motherfuckers ain't healing. Because they don't want to hear the raw truth. They don't want to see the error of their ways. They want to put a Band-Aid over it, or a made up disability in their mind over it. Therefore, they don't have to really look at it. They don't have to cleanse it. They don't have to face it. They don't have to do the shadow work through it. That's not helping anyone. That's enabling. Okay, you got lavender in the upright position, number 19. And lavender is really good. That's why I use it in almost all my products, because it helps with stress, anxiety, calming. You know, it's a really good flower, herb, or whatever you want to call it to use. Essential oil. Lavender is amazing. And I feel like this is spirit telling you too, you just need a calmer life. You just need a calmer surroundings at this time. You don't want to be around nobody. You can't share your dreams and be around motherfuckers you got to feel afraid to be vulnerable with, and all of that. This card says, surround yourself with people who make you feel like the best version of yourself. People you can trust with anything in the world. Maybe you've been distancing yourself from your found family, or maybe you haven't discovered your found family yet. You need to make an effort here. Go out there and reconnect or make new connections. So this is reconnecting with your true soul tribe, the people that own what you on, the people that believe in you, not the stand buyers and onlookers and people who halfway in and halfway out and shit like that. That ain't unity. That ain't no fucking community. You want to surround yourself with solid people, official people. People that you know if you needed some answers, they gonna help you get the answers. People who solid, who been solid with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be around people who embrace you and love on you. All this little frenemy, petty, messy shit, that shit is destructive. You gotta be around people who uplift you and who you can uplift in return. It gotta be reciprocal. Or unless you just gonna be depleted. If you look at the women on this card, they all like communing, talking about ideas. You could look at this energy and tell it's reciprocal. The communication is going in a cipher. You need healthy situations like that in your life. A sister, a friend. Even if, like I said, found family just means your tribe. The people that's on what you on, that believe in you, you believe in them, and y'all trying to make something work. And there's love flowing. That's what needs to be the focus. These false people and stuff like that, they gonna cancel themselves out. Some of you guys too might go to like a little Halloween get together. It may not be big, but it may be like, oh, you could dress whatever you want to dress as. We just gonna eat snacks and hand out candy to the neighborhood kids. Some of y'all might be doing some shit like that. Look at, like, she got on her little Halloween hat. She got the popcorn. She got something. What she got? Oh, she got tea. Little snacks on the table and stuff. So, like, some of y'all may just, like, get together with close friends, you know. Like, some of you guys might end up, like, reuniting. I don't want to say reconciling because I don't feel like there's been any beef, but you might end up reuniting, like, with someone that, you just feel comfortable being yourself around, and they feel comfortable being that way, they self around you. Homeward at the bottom of the deck, take yourself on a date. So yeah, you might just get cute and go out and meet up with yourself or friends or something. Let's see. Or spirit is saying your body needs this. This could be something you longing for, and some of y'all just like, I want to, but I don't really know who to meet up with, or our schedules don't really, you know, link up or whatever. Okay, this card says, slow down. It's time to press pause and contemplate before your next leg of your journey. It's in those solitary introspective moments where we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. Take yourself out on a date of sorts. Even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home, enjoy your own company. Yeah. To me, it looks like she just bought like a home in the country, or and she don't really know too many people, so like she just kind of like be with nature most of the time. So some of you guys might be finding more enjoyment with just being with yourself sometimes. This is not like preaching separation or no bullshit, because I was just telling you that it would be good for you to link up with people if you can. But I feel like if not, you still cool in your own company too. You like, Oh man, maybe they canceled. Oh, that's okay. You know. So you good either way. Bottom of the deck is the world awaits you. A lot of getting out energy. You did have the world earlier, and what else? The Chariot. Okay, this card says, you've been alive, sure. You've been waking up, doing what you need to do to get through your day, going back to sleep, repeat. Have you been living though? Truly living? I think you need to hear this now more than ever. Your life is incredibly precious. Out there, the world awaits you. Now is the time to make good moments and learn to treasure them as they come. Yeah, you need to be more present, you know? Like, the world is in such a 2-minute mindset. If you spend so much of your time online, it's like people's attention span is short. Nobody's present. It's just like what's in front of them in the screen. It's like time to get out into the world and like really live, really go see places, do things, connect with like-minded people, build healthy relationships, platonic, you know, even romantic if you know, get that chance, but and building a better relationship with yourself and working on being present, enjoying the now, you know. Some of my funnest moments and stuff was not even on camera. I didn't videotape it. I didn't get to take a picture of it. But those moments live in my head, and they're like happy memories. And so, you know, like sometimes just be in the moment. Don't worry about capturing stuff on the screen and like, you know. All right, let's move on. Because you don't want to look up and it was like all you did was just sit around and worry about like what other people are doing to you, how other people feel, and what other people's karma is for what they did, and all that stuff. Like, Spirit is like saying like it's time to just get out in the world and live. So you can see that there's like so much more out there. You got geomancy, patience. Yeah, don't worry if stuff not happening all quickly. This looks like a very calculated energy. Look at all the dots. It's almost like die or dominoes or some type of grid or something. It's crazy. What you want is gonna take time, but I feel like it's because it could be happening like precisely or something like that. Good things take time. Okay. Don't give up. There's no need to rush into anything. The universe is working in the background to bring about your desires. Keep a positive focus. All is in divine order. Maintain trust as you step through the unknown into your destiny. Yup. Don't worry. You have help. Remember? You have help. So there's that divine intervention coming in again. With divine timing, this is an hourglass. Augur, mastery. Mastery takes time and patience. You know? Okay. This card says, you are a gifted medium. Don't be afraid of your natural connection with spirit. Listen to your calling. Time for self-realization. Practice transcendental meditation. You have a natural sixth sense. Time to trust. Oh, HP. And didn't y'all come out earlier in the upright in your own reading? Yep. Yep. See, now is the time to just be like honing your gifts, learning them, listening. That's so important when you trying to like sharpen your gifts, is being still and being quiet. Because when in the stillness and in the quietness, you're able to decipher what your intuition is, what your fears are, what your wounds are. You're able to like hear those areas. But if you just like rushing around aimlessly, you won't be able to hear that, and you're more prone to mistakes. Yep, with sensitivity at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you that your sensitivity is heightened at this time. You're going to be feeling things like really deep. You got aura, observation. Let's read this one. Always ask the question, is this for my highest good? You will witness something important. Become more aware of signs and symbols that spirit brings you. Try to see the good in others. You have a gift for sensing and seeing auras. Yep. And sometimes you can really see somebody's aura, no matter how beautiful or pleasing to the eye or unpleasing to the eye they may be. Someone may be considered the most ugliest person physically, but they can have a beautiful aura, a kind aura, and they could be one of the most gentlest, kindest person. And someone could look beautiful and pleasing to the eye and have a nasty aura. So this observation energy is saying, don't just take things at face value. This is really a time for you to dive into your discernment. That way you don't have to worry about keep repeating all these same cycles in different shells with different people, but with the same personality traits of shit you thought you already healed. Now you're being called to the forefront to look at auras and look at energy signatures so you can see what you get yourself into before you even get into it. Observation is key as a high priestess. That's why she don't really say too much. She just observes. So if you're a high priestess and you tend to be quiet a lot, that may be offensive to other people. That you quiet. You know, So people have to fill the voids. But you might be more of an observer. Really don't have much to say unless you need to say it. Observation is key right now, HP. It's just chilling. Just taking real good care of yourself at this time. If you know you got like a 2-hour gap with nothing to do, just take a bath. Just soak. You know what I mean? Organize little things in your spaces, or just spend time in rooms that you normally don't. Like if you know you spend most of your time in your room, in your bed, maybe spend a couple hours in the living room. Shit like that. Just really getting reacquainted with self and your spaces right now and taking really good care of yourself. That is so important on this spiritual journey. And I'm not talking about just eating right, because some motherfuckers can eat once a day and be cool. I'm talking about like the shit you intake, the things you touch, the people you allow to touch you, how you move through your space. Do you tiptoe through your space in fear? Do you always feel like something is over your shoulder oppressing you? You need to be like so tuned in to your space that you can feel when stuff's going on, because you're observant and you're paying attention and you're listening. It's going to be so important. All right, let's move on. Because I feel like some of you guys got like little gremlins running around in your energy. And those little gremlins love to like make you feel afraid to be happy, to go outside, to live, to smile, to express yourself, your thoughts, talk about your experiences, to stand up for yourself, to shine after being in the dark for so long, like shit like that. Those are like little oppressive spirits that like can either grow within if you don't get a hold on your self-esteem, or they could come from other people who feel like they have some type of power or some type of emotional space where they can project that onto you. And then some of that shit just come from little wicked ass, hating ass motherfuckers online who just be looking and evil eyeing and not participating. You gotta keep those motherfuckers out of your face. People that know everything you do but never say nothing out loud to support you, that's not real love. That's a fucking gremlin. We got Kali Ma coming out. From death comes rebirth. Those will be motherfuckers that see you out at the grocery store and be like, yeah, I see you got your little whoopty whoop, or you doing whoopty whoop, and you like, what you mean you see? And they like, yeah, I seen it on social media, but they ain't never been outwardly with no support. They ain't never nothing. They just sitting back waiting on you to fail, or waiting on you to make some move, like I told y'all earlier, that's gonna benefit them. You keep them little gremlins out your life. Cause they'll be the ones that backdoor your ass. All right. Working with Kali is extremely powerful, but it's work we all do and all must do. You have drawn this card. If you have drawn this card, you are working with the energy of fire, of the dancing mother goddess, who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential for working with her, and her fierce nature is in fact a test of your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? You can say yes that you excuse me. Can you say yes to what will come for you on the other side of Kali's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly as she does her necklace and know that this death is an incarnation within an incarnation? A new life within this lifetime born of fire. And you had the death card earlier, but this is also saying, like, even when times is hard, can you still find something to rejoice in? Like, you may not have the best of everything, but you got a place to stay. You wake up and be grateful for that. You may be going through a tough time, but every day you got to do something to feel alive again. You can't just let that shit swallow you up. You can't let the bad circumstances take precedence over everything. It says, can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? That means, like, can you be doing the shadow work and still be happy? Yes, you can. Can you know that the world is fucked up and you working on your end to change things and still be happy? Yes, you can. See, people want y'all to think that just because you in spiritual warfare or mental warfare, whatever the hell is going on right now, that you can't have a good day. That you got to be miserable all fucking day to prove that you spiritual. You can't enjoy not one moment of your life. That's not true. And see, when you know how to dance in the purification of stale energy, people gonna look at you like you crazy, or you naive, or you don't know what's really going on in the world. Because if you did, you wouldn't have a smile on your face. All that shit to keep you in stuck stale energy. The only way to purify stale energy is to get energy moving in that space. Whether that be sweeping, mopping, dancing, cooking, playing music, wiping things down. That's the only way you get stale energy moving. So if anybody is telling you that to prove that you going through a tough time, you got to be stuck and stale so that they can know you suffering, so they can believe you or some bullshit. No. Because that's how a motherfucker try to play you too. Like, oh, I thought you said you was mourning or going through a tough time just because you having a good day. Shit. You gotta still have a good day, or you ain't gonna ever get nothing done. Motherfuckers need to mind their own energy. Shit. Alright, you got Death and the Maiden coming out. That's death energy 3 times. Alright. There is a very out of balance relationship between you and another at this time. Oh, wait. This card is number 28. Breaks down to the 10. That's like an ending of a harsh cycle, or like, I feel like when enough is enough. This card says invasion, boundaries violated, dominance. There's a very out of balance relationship between you and another at this time. It may be that you are deaf, taking too much and imposing on another, and all the while blind as the skeleton to the truth. Or it may be that you are the maiden and have no defenses against another who is draining you, claiming all the while to love you. You may have been drawn to the drama and color and entertainment of a relationship that is full of highs and lows and passion. But you are now discovering that it is tiring, draining, and lacking in respect. It is time to truthfully assess the relationship and take steps to be safer, more protected, and more respected. Do not attempt to convince death of its problems. Those real people will only draw closer, cling harder, and convince you that you have a problem, not them. Remember, I was telling y'all earlier that the world is being gaslit right now. But anyway, you may feel fear as to what they will do once you separate from them, as they are vindictive and malicious. Freedom is worth the trial of separating. Ask yourself, is this the relationship that's healthy for me? If the answer is no, then you must take steps to go. Yeah, somebody just want to like drain you. Like I said, just want to latch on to you. Nah. And see where it says you might be afraid to like leave somebody alone, that's to fear what they'll do, like how they'll retaliate on you. Then when you start thinking that, that's how you know they wasn't for you in the first place. You should never have to fear retaliation from someone because you cut the connection or you cut the cord from them. That's how you know you're dealing with a demon. How I'm going to be afraid to take my energy back from you? It's my energy. It's your energy. It's your life force. You don't have to like, look, he's like literally biting her. Like literally. No. And these will be the people that will tell you you have a problem just because you're not into sacrificing yourself so someone could feel fulfilled and full, or allowing someone to cling on to you in an unhealthy way. And if you don't cut that shit off, you find yourself being nice to a demon for no reason. And then that's going to give them the impression that you're not wise, that you don't know what's going on, and that they have the upper hand on you. And then before you know it, they done hooked all into your energy. And the further you get away from them or try to pull away, they going to cling harder and they going to throw those tantrums and act the damn fool because you taking away their source. Taking away their food. All right, let's pull from a different deck real quick. Yup. Let's see. Oh. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get some water. I'll be right back. I'm back, gang. Alright. Alright. Okay. So shout out to AV for this deck. It's called Sacred Hag's Oracle. Visionary guidance for dreamers, witches, and wild hearts. This shit is hard, man. It's by Danielle Dulsky. Dulsky, Dulsky. I don't even be wanting to touch this deck because the box is so cute, and then I shuffle really hard, so I don't be wanting to bend these cards, but I'm like, I gotta take one for the team. But this is a good deck. It comes with 2 decks inside the box, gang. Yep. And it's got like a real extensive book. Alright, let's see. Okay. Woo. You got soul cages. Look at this card. Okay. Oh, goodness. Let's read it. I know I love a good oracle deck, gang. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, my beloved, allow me to share with you a too brief version of an Irish folktale, The Soul Cages. Once on the mistiest of shores there lived a spirited fisherman who on the mornings after the storms raged would go to the beach and gather up the bounty from the crashed ships. A king he believed himself to be. One dark day, however, he met a Merrow, half fish, half man, who showed him the horror of the soul cages, undersea traps where this creature kept the souls of the dead sailors. The fisherman rethought his riches for these dead and imprisoned souls were surely from the same ships that carried his gold and whiskey. He poured and he plotted, and in time he seduced the Merrow with drink and set all the souls free. Expecting a great reward, he was, but alas, all he received was a spectral whistle when the souls rose from their traps and joined the realm of the restful dead. Isn't that the way of it? We all carry such potent medicine, such immense gifts, but rarely are these gifts as valued in our society as we want them to be. Our reward is just like the fisherman's, a spectral whistle. No medals shall be pinned to our chests. The wealthy artists are few and far between. Show me an herbalist dripping in jewels, or a midwife who rules over the estate. Even so, we carry our medicine. We bring it to the world. We must. What other choice do we have? Oh my God. It's cold blooded. Basically saying, like, the healers ain't really out here getting no awards and shit, but we still bring our medicine. It's what we must do. It's what we have always done. You know? That's why they used to call us like the poor righteous teachers, because like it was almost like a thankless job to be telling the truth. We, especially in a society that rather just be like consuming and fattened up and coddled. Nobody really liked the taste of medicine. But shit, that's the only way we gonna heal. That last shit was powerful. Let me see that again. It says we all carry such potent medicine, such immense gifts. And remember in the Kipper you had the gift card earlier? But rarely are these gifts as valued in our society as we want them to be. Our reward is just like the fisherman's spectral whistle. No metal shall be pinned to our chests. The wealthy artists are few and far in between. Show me a herbalist dripping in jewels, or a midwife who rules over an estate. Even so, we carry our medicine. We bring it to the world. We must. What other choice do we have? I always be asking y'all that shit too sometimes on Fridays. Like, what else you gonna do? What else you gonna do? You can't just wallow in the shit. You have to bring forth your medicine. It may not look all glamorous and shit, but healing rarely looks glamorous, my nigga. Like, caged souls, and you have the imprisonment in reverse. You have the Ten of Wands in reverse. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. That's crazy. And then it's signifying the case. The fisherman went and uncaged the souls and let them free. So this is like, I'm telling you, some of you guys are coming out of some type of spiritual imprisonment that you could have been in for a long time. You know, could have been mental, spiritual, whatever, physical. Ooh, excuse me. All right, let's see. All right. You guys got the Hag of Holy Stones, second sight. Through the stone we see the ghost, and the bone we feel the most. So we often think we are lost. We think our vision is clouded and the waters have been too stirred by time to ever settle and clear. In those moments, we must look to the wisdom of Holy Stone, and we see that we are not lost at all. We simply needed a new lens through which to look. What we lacked was not clarity, but focus and willingness to see just one thing so deeply instead of many things at once. Too much input robs us of our second sight. After all, but if we only look through a small hole in a stone, if we allow the smooth walls of the circle to provide us a boundary we did not know was ours to claim, if we still our bodies and swaddle ourselves in quiet, then we can see so clearly the depth of our magic. Focus your vision now. Trust in greater understanding to be had from seeing one thing well than many quickly and superficially. Look through the hole in the stone. What do you see? Oh my God. Yes, gang. Yes. Slow down. And we were talking about that earlier this week or last week about where did it say? Oh, here it is. It says too much input robs us of our second sight. And I was telling you guys on the reading the other day that Spirit is encouraging you to really like detox from too much spiritual content. Now, I want to elaborate on that because this is not to say, oh, you can't watch your favorite spiritual things and stuff like that. That's not what it's saying. And detoxing from too much spiritual content doesn't make you, oh, I'm not a spiritual person anymore. That's not what this is saying. This is saying like too much input can rob you of your own second sight, your own sixth sense. Like you just taking in other people's ideals of things all day and the way they practice things all day, every day. You get too much and you see many things quickly, but you won't be able to focus on one thing fully. So just kind of like maybe start toning it down a bit, but you do what you want to do. You grown. It says, if we still our bodies and swallow ourselves in quiet, then we can see clearly the depth of our own magic. So that's why it's going to be important to be kind of still. You know what I mean? Just kind of chill for a bit. So you can really wrap your mind around what's important for your vision. All right, let's move on, gang. Yeah, this deck is good. It's thorough, too. See, this is like the box it come in, and it's got 2 decks. I just pull from whichever side calls me, and then the book go in right here. Yeah, but it's like magnetized, Yeah, but it's a good deck, gang. On all my tarot buffs, go check it out. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we haven't used this is like one of my favorite decks. Like one of my older ones. Oh, thank you for the super chat. You got adjacent possibilities. All right. This card says, when reversed, the adjacent possibilities card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your own agenda. It is also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your body through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments, and in every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide, are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibility of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have the option in the thousands of choices you make every day. Wow. And then right after that, we got to read the one right after that. Yeah. Like, you gonna have to not hold yourself up because something's not happening in the exact form you want it to happen in. The adjacent possibilities card coming out is letting me know that there's going to be other opportunities. That 8 of Wands you had earlier. So don't get stuck in one way of doing things to where you feel like anything new that's presented to you has to be bad. Like, there may be some other options to move forward. Okay, the next card that came out after that was number 27, walking away and upright. All right, this card says letting go, moving on. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She is closing the gate behind her and is walking into a misty, unknown future. This card upright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career goal, a relationship, or a long-term experience of any kind. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. This card could also indicate that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move forward to a freer, healthier way of thinking and relating to yourself and others. Whether it's in the inner or the outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward now. Yup, gang, you do have the resources and the capability and the knowledge and the spiritual growth at this time. And even if you're not doing like a metaphor or like a physical move, it could metaphorically be like on some spiritual shit, just like moving on from a mindset. And 2 cards talked about a habit, you know, so maybe some of you guys are going to be letting go of habits or, you know, shit that's just like not good for you anymore. And once you do, it's probably gonna free up a hold that was on your finances and your energy. That's why that card said you have to make an energetic choice. Bottom of the deck for you guys is financial constraints in reverse. So definitely when you make this next move, it will free up your finances. This could even be in the terms of you like having more disposable income. You know, That's why earlier Spirit was saying, like, if you was worried about if you was gonna have enough, you will have enough. You know. All right, let's read this real quick. I think we done after this game. I don't know. Shit. Okay. This card says, restrictions concerning money. This card reverse portends an increase in the money about to come your way. The previous constrictions have broken open, and there's a greater flow of money and other things. As more funds come in, you will find that you have the freedom to take more risks and spend without the previous extreme precautions. The river of abundance is starting to flow your way, but don't be too cavalier. Always bring your consciousness to this in every aspect of your life. Affirmation. I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. And you had the unexpected income earlier and the sudden wealth in the Kipper. Yeah. Now, where it says don't be too cavalier, this is just meaning like even when, cause you know like how when people like hit it big or like they get like a big payout or something, they start inquiring like more bills. You know what I'm saying? Like getting all these upgrades and shit, and then when the money run out, they will wish they wouldn't have acquired all these other bills. So it's like when this release on your finances does happen, don't just be like blowing it on dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, still be wise. If you have been tightening your belt a little bit in some areas, still stay within that healthy space. But do nice things for yourself and your family. But like, there is gonna be like a break for you financially, and I know a lot of you need that. You know, so that is coming in for you. But we saw that earlier in your tarot. Okay. And I'm telling you, when you get this break, there are gonna be some shifty individuals. I told you earlier, it's gonna be some gremlins around you. Bottom of the deck, we really don't gotta get into this card because we got a card that flew out from Spirit that trumps this. But this is the deception card. And so, like, as you're climbing, as you're growing, as you're shifting, the deceptive people will still be there. I mean, it's the balance of it all. But you've got the world in the upright position. Again, you had it in your tarot, now you have it in your oracle. All right. This card says expansion, opening up. The man in this picture is looking over a bay above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you. And now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. I'm telling you, This is the third card tonight that talks about the resources being available to you. You just excuse me, you just got to put your ear to the street. That's it. And then some of you guys have good ideas, but your online presence is missing here, where it talks about getting into a more global way of networking or marketing yourself, your talent, your skills, your creations, whatever it is that you do. You've got to step your internet presence up. The world, even in the tarot, represents the World Wide Web, the internet. And you know, we have already moved into a global world network, wireless, everything, Apple Pay this and all that. So it's like you're going to have to get in on that some kind of way. And honestly, it'll be easy for you, HP. The market for it is there. Don't ever believe nobody when they tell you that a certain market is oversaturated. That's never true. So if that's something you're worried about, you need to just get that out of your head right now. All right, so you really want to move more into global networking. Okay. The market is never oversaturated, baby, because everybody don't do everything the same. And that's the beauty of it all. People love to have options. So as long as there are people who like to have options, nothing will be oversaturated. Shit, we all like to have options. Okay, the next card you guys got coming out was Hostilities in Reverse. Yeah, stand down, bitches. No, but serious. Alright, this card says aggressive energy, defenses up. This card reverse marks the end of hostilities for you. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you, and the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Ashe. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take, and it may seem on the surface that things are slowly getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situations will be resolved. Ashe, yeah. Things turn around. Especially with the World card coming out. This trumps this defenses, this aggressive energy in reverse anyway. So, do your work. We got to pull this from this last deck real quick. Because I know it's some type of message. And then we out of here. What's going to happen for you in these coming cycles, HP, is you're going to be expanding in so many different ways, you know, and a lot of the stuff that used to be a worry and a fear for you is going to take the back seat. Some of it is just going to get canceled out by the universal law, you know. Some of it due to like your own work and whatnot. Okay. So you want to be so focused on your expansion, your esoteric house, and things of that nature, your aura, your energy, your observations, that demonic energy gets no airtime with you. And you're going to be more discerning. I told you a message was going to come out. Magic in the upright position. Candles. Yeah. You already know what that means. And you got the Magician card earlier. All right. This card says, this is a magical time for you. Your manifesting abilities are strong. Keep your thoughts and focus positive. Use candles at home, at bath time, and in sacred ceremony. Study color candles for healing and magical purposes. Keep shining brightly. Yep. It's time, HP. And on my Oracle Origins Instagram page, I do have a candle like little list that tells you the colors of each candle, and what they're for and what days to do your magic on. So if you want to look on my other Instagram pages, I have only two Instagram pages. If you look on my Oracle Origins one, you'll see the candle little thingy. Okay. You got Samhain Death. This is the fourth death card that came out for you. Y'all do y'all protection work. That's why all these magic cards and candles and shit keep coming out. Y'all do y'all protection work. You did have that bad health card. I was telling you earlier, somebody is really like on some wicked type of time right now. And this Samhain card is very fitting for October. And on the 31st too. Be very safe on that day, where you gonna be at and stuff. Alright, this card says, let go of old patterns and behaviors. Take a risk. Fear is preventing your freedom. Embrace your croning years and step into your wisdom. A death changes your outlook. Yeah. So y'all want to be mindful. And then there might have been a passing in your life that really changed your outlook on life, or with all the death energy going on right now, it's really shifting people's perspective on life. And no day is promised to you, so you don't need to get up and quarrel and fight and all this stuff every day. Work your magic around this time. Let go of old, outdated versions of yourself, things that don't serve you, habits, patterns, people, places, things, whatever it is. It's time to like burn all that shit. Be doing your Baileys and stuff, and burning your write some shit down that you want to heal and change and fix, and burn that shit. Like, really get on your stuff, because I'm telling you, Halloween is gonna be crazy for a lot of people, and that blood moon that's coming. You got in bulk. awakening. This card says, this is a time of new growth, a good time to purify your thoughts, actions, and diet. This is a great time to seed fresh ideas. Become in tune with your body's cycles. Dream big. Draw on your maiden aspect of the triple goddess. Wake up. So this is a time to really get into your manifestation energy, purifying your thoughts, your space, your life, your timeline, everything. You know. Don't wait for shit to happen to purify. And I was just about to put this deck up. I broke it open and look what came out. Protection. And I just told you, do your protection. So I have to read this one because I already said something about it. And then we really are out of here. I know I keep saying that. But shit, if the message come up, I got to say it. It says, improve your protection. Intense focus and intention are needed when concentrating on protection. Keep thoughts and ideas to yourself. Do not trust simply on face value. And I said that earlier, y'all. Learn and practice through protection techniques. You are protected from all harm. Yep, gang. Protect yourself. And right behind it was boundaries. Yep. Telling you, this is a time. If you know you've been at spiritual warfare with people, or you feel like people had some shit going on with you, you really want to be up on your protection at this time. New techniques, different things, switch up shit, cleanse shit, do like whatever. Okay? And that's just normal. Especially if you already in the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? You already know when something is happening. She ain't no damn fairy tale. Alchemist at the bottom of the deck. Get to it. You know what I mean? Alright, HP. That was your reading. I know it was in here for a cool little minute, but had to happen. Alright, gang. Look at me dropping decks and shit. Alright, let me get off here. Alright, I love you guys so much. Take good care of yourselves, man. And do what you know you gotta do. Shit. Alright, gang. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. Alright. Sending you love, peace, and balance.